It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud. This is Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
Well, that's how it looks on paper, Johnny, but let's see how it plays out.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed two-weight division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
Good luck.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. And he misses with that jab. He didn't take that jab well at all. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
He takes that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. And he just misses with that jab. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I love that. I love that. That jab's straight. That was beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just...
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
back.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
They could have picked anywhere to fight, but they chose this. I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is. And here he is. Saul.
This bout is...
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a... And there's the bell for round one. He blocks that jab. Punch, counter punch. That left counter was perfectly timed. That left scores. Both men step back for just a moment. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Walk in. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. That one lands. He just misses with that big right hand. High punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Then step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Through the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Gets out of the way of that left hand. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance with...
There's the bell for round three. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? these two. And he misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men. They get out of the way of that left hand. Why aren't they defending? Perfect punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Here we go to the fourth round. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
You'd like to see more jabs. Neither man really defending themselves. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is still...
On to the 5th we go. Misses with that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Nice shot with the left. they figure out the combination to this safe. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Right hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Let's start the sixth. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They just missed with that big right hand. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Got out of the way that right hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
And there's the bell for round 7. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
To see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. And they figure out the combination to this safe. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. we talked about a fighter having power. Don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
And now it's him that's in trouble. He went down so hard, there is no way he's going to beat this count.
Oh, he's down. Is he going to raise like the Undertaker?
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response.
And there's the bell for round 8. He missed with that jab. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Blocks the right hook. Both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You don't want to trade shots. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second.
And we enter the ninth. Right punch. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you? These two are the perfect dance partners. So that left lands. We wanted action, and they are delivering. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell?
Can he close the show? What a shot that put him down. Trying to make it up before 10, but take all the time you can.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
right, ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
Time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford. He can fight both southpaw and orthodox. 5 foot 8 inches tall with a 74-inch reach. And standing across from him, one of the greatest to ever do it, the boxing legend, Terrence Bud Crawford. Saul.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Thank you, Todd.
I will.
And there's the bell for round one. Missed him with that uppercut. Good counter punching. Quick punch scores. So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to double a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
Neither man really defending themselves. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. On to the second round. He threw the hook, didn't land. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
It's sluggish, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train, this is how they prepare for fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And he misses with that jab. And he fails to score with that left hook. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided... The bell rings and we start the third. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Both men step back for just a moment. He missed with that jab. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. His jab just got blocked. For the finish. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He misses with the left uppercut. Got out of the way of that right hook. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Exchange here from both men. He misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 5. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Good punch. Fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though. There's a scoring blow. Defending themselves. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Promise you all. Here we go in the 6th round. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Left hook just missed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Get back.
Here comes round 7. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Both men step back for just a moment. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Hook misses. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. A swing and a miss with the right hook. Nice shot with the left. And that's exactly where he doesn't need to be. He went down so hard, there is no way he's going to beat this count.
What will he do? This is now where he thinks, do I want any more of this?
Oh, and a huge punch. A huge punch sends him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
How are they going to revive him?
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. You've got to keep. I love that. I love that.
And we enter the 8th round. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And his best defense is not as good as his offense. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. That uppercut just missed. And now going for the finish. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got to get out of there. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. That big hook doesn't land. He misses with that jab. Crawford is on the canvas. enter the ninth. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against us? He just misses with that jab. Can he finish this here? He's down and the referee has started the count. Will he make it back to his feet? Not looking good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right punch. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. As we enter the final. Oh, he got clipped. He got clipped, and this may be it. Not what he expected from this round. That'll be a 10-8 round.
I like that.
This is the 10th. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it? That right hook won't score. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now we've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He blocks that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like he turned it.
Come on.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. That punch landed. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Missing with the hook. And now it's him. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.